Hi, scholars. Remember when we talked about that story? Well, now today we're going to get ready to read that story. So let's go ahead and look at our picture and we're going to get ready to share this. So let's look and see. All right. And I want you to look. Wow. What do you see? I see somebody and she is painting. I want you to think, is she inside or is she outside? Very nice. And what kind of colors do you see? Well, this story is going to be about colors. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up a little bit. This lady is an artist. And let's think of some of those words that we thought. The perfect color. What can happen when an artist thinks about things in a new way? Close your eyes and imagine a sunset. What colors do you see? Close them. Keep your eyes closed. What colors do you see? You might see orange, yellow, and pink. You might also see a color that's kind of hard to name. Is it purple or blue or somewhere in between? This purplish bluish color is brand new. You have invented it. And now, if you wanted to see the sunset you imagined, you can make this perfect color. Artists are creative people. They like to imagine common things in new ways. Painters make brand new colors to match a sunset, a leaf, or a lion's eye. Someday you might see a painting of a pink elephant instead of a gray. The artist was having fun with the color. Let's look at our next picture. Ooh, these are different colors, and this is a color wheel at the bottom, and this shows you what the opposite colors are: red, green, purple, orange, and this is called a palette, and the artist is mixing their colors up. It says, how many colors are in the world? 2,400. Actually, the number of colors is, remember, endless. Let's do that, endless. This is why anyone can invent a new color. To learn about how to make colors, let's talk about something called a color wheel. Do you see that color wheel? It's right there. A color wheel is a circle filled with shades of color. The most important colors are called primary, and they are labeled P. The three primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. You can make any color in the world by mixing the three primary colors plus black and white. For example, if you mix yellow and blue, you make green. If you mix red and yellow, you make orange. And if you mix blue and red, you can make purple. Green, orange, and purple are secondary colors. That's why they have the S. So primary, primary, primary. The secondary colors have the S. Do you see that? Okay. When you mix a primary color with a secondary color, you get a territory color that's labeled AT. Now, what if you want to make a color like a red, just a little bit lighter? You would mix in some white. And what if you wanted to create dark blue? You guessed it, you would mix in black. So make it darker black, lighter white. Art stores sell thousands of colors of paint. Some of these colors are similar that they're hard to tell apart. Many artists like to mix their own paints. They want to see the colors they see in their minds, not in the store. Let's look at this girl. Oh, she's an artist like you guys. She has her paper out. She's looking like she's paying attention. She's got a palette, very nice, and her apron on. Before artists begin to paint, they paint. Many of them sort their colors. Can you sort? Good job. It helps them get organized so they can find the colors easy. There are many different ways to sort. For example, all of the shades of the colors red might go in a group, and all of the orange red, brick red, cherry red, sunset red. Another group might be all the blues, midnight blue, sky blue, and ocean blue. Artists use a lot of different tools to make new colors and paint them. Sometimes this is called a palette or a flat surface. It holds the blob of paint. The easel holds the piece of paper, and the canvas is what the paint goes on. So you have your palette, you've mixed your colors, then you have your easel, and you have your paper. A paint knife is a flat metal tool that will help you with a sharp blade. The artists use a paint knife for mixing and painting. Artists paint with brushes of all different sizes. Sponges are great for blending paints. Painters like to get creative. Oh, look, this is a group of kids like us. And look at these kids. They have their paintbrushes, they have different colors, and look at their beautiful paintings they are making. Now it's your turn. Do you remember that perfect color sunset? Did you use your imagination? It's time to share a color with the world. The best way to make a perfect color is to experiment. Get your colors and tools together. Sort them and play. Painting is fun. First, try putting different amounts of color together. You might want to use blue, less red, just a little bit of white, or a little bit of black. Here's a new question. How mixed up do you want your colors to be? If you want them to be very mixed up, stir them a lot. You will get one solid color. But if you mix them up just a little, you will get swirly lines of each color. When it's time to do the painting, play with your tools. Try using different size brushes. If you have finger paint, smear the paint all over your fingers and hands. You can even try scraping some away after the paint is already on the paper. At the end, you will get a one-of-a-kind kind of art. So let's go ahead and I want you to think of what your favorite color is. I can't wait to learn it.